A very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to do revision on fruits name in Hindi, the vegetables name in Hindi as well as the transports. What transports we use, that I will tell you in Hindi. Okay? So, we will look here on the screen and detailedly we will learn it. How do we say it in Hindi? Okay? So, again you can be prepared along with your notebook and pencil so that you can note it down and as well as repeat saying with me so that you can learn the pronunciation of the word. Okay? So, let us see. Let us start with the sabjiyon ke naam. So, what do we call sabjiyon? In English it is vegetables. Naam we already know, name. So, name of vegetables we will learn first. Okay? So, shall we see the vegetables name one by one? Right. So, all look into the screen. The first picture you can see, all know it is potato. So, what do we call in Hindi as aloo? So, potato we call in Hindi aloo. Okay? It is aloo. Next you can see it is onion. Onion we call in Hindi as pyaz. Yes, it is pyaz. Repeat with me again, it is pyaz. Yes, pyaz. The next we all know it is tomato. What do we call tomato in Hindi? Tomatar. Repeat with me, tomatar. Yes, tomatar. Okay. Next is palak. This is spinach. So, we call that palak. Yeah, palak. Okay. Next is bangan. Bangan, what do we call? Brinjal. Okay. Brinjal, that is bangan. Repeat with me, bangan. Okay. This is bhindi. Bhindi, we call it as lady's finger. We all know, right? So, how we call in Hindi? This is named as bhindi. Repeat with me, bhindi. Karela. Karela, bitter gourd. Karela. Okay, repeat again, karela. Yes, this is lauki. Lauki. Okay, the next is gajar. Gajar, carrot. Next is mirch. So, for chilli what do we call in Hindi? Mirch. Again repeat with me, it is mirch. Okay. Now, let us repeat these vegetable names again together. We will read it one by one so that you can see and read it again by yourself. Okay. And you can practice. Aloo, pyaz, tomato, palak, bangan, bhindi, karela, lauki, gajar, mirch. Okay, last word is mirch. Hope you got it. Now, let us move on to the next set. This is we are going to learn about the fruits name in Hindi. Okay, phalo ke naam. What do we call phal in English? Fruit. Naam again we know it is called as name in English. So, phalo ke naam. So, let us learn the names of the fruits given here. First, you all know it is apple, what we call seb. Apple, seb. In Hindi, what we call seb. Next is banana, for that in Hindi, kela. Repeat with me, kela. Okay, kela. This is seb. Next is pomegranate, what we say, anar. Repeat with me, anar. Next is mango. Mango is aam. It is your favorite fruit, right? Aam, yeah. So, we call it as aam. Orange, santara. Repeat with me, orange what do we call in Hindi? Santara. Okay, santara. Again last is pineapple. What do we call? Ananas. Repeat with me, ananas. Yes, ananas. Shall we say it again together? Seb, kela, anar, aam, santara, ananas. Understood? So, let us move to the next fruits. This is grapes. What do we call in Hindi? Angur. Repeat, angur. Next is watermelon. We say in Hindi, tarboos. Yes, it's tarboos, tarboos. Papaya, what we say in Hindi? Papita, papita. Okay, again angur, tarboos, papita. So children, now let's see the name of the animals in Hindi. Okay, we will learn that. Now let's see the first name for dog. We call in Hindi as kutta. What do we call dog in Hindi? Kutta. Again monkey, it's bandar. Okay, bandar. Sheep, bhed. Okay, sheep, what do we call in Hindi? Bhed. For cow, गाय. Camel, ऊंट. It's called as ऊंट. Rabbit, खरगोश. I'll repeat again for rabbit, खरगोश. Shall we repeat again together? कुत्ता, बंदर, भेड़, गाय, ऊंट, खरगोश. Okay. Next is for horse, we call ghoda. Okay, it's ghoda. Billi, for cat we call it as in Hindi billi. Say it with me, billi. For elephant, hathi. Say along with me, hathi. Lion, sher. Yes, repeat it, sher. Shall we repeat again? Ghoda, billi, hathi, sher. So understood? So let's move on. Now here I will teach you few names of the transport here. So few names of it. So we will see, we will have a revision on this also. So let's see the first picture, it's truck, right? For Hindi, what do we call truck? The same, truck. So it is called in Hindi also in the same way, truck. Okay, for truck, truck. For ship, it's jahaz. Okay, it's jahaz. For airplane, it's Hawai Jahaz. Can we repeat again? Hawai Jahaz. Bus, bus. In same way we call it. So bus. Again we will repeat truck, Jahaz, Hawai Jahaz, bus. This is Bail Gadi. For bullock cart, in Hindi what do we call? Bail Gadi. Repeat with me, Bail Gadi. Next is camel cart, Oont Gadi. Yes, it's Oont Gadi. Next is auto rickshaw. In Hindi also we call in the same way, same name, auto rickshaw. Van, Hindi also we call it as in the same, van. Okay. So we will repeat again together, Bail Gadi, Oont Gadi, auto rickshaw, van. Okay. Now bike, we call this in Hindi also in the same name, bike. Okay, bike. Next is taxi, Hindi also taxi. Okay, taxi. Next is helicopter, Hindi also same way, helicopter. Okay, and next is bicycle, we call in Hindi as cycle. Can you repeat with me? It's cycle. Again shall we repeat all the four names? Bike, taxi, helicopter, cycle. Understood? So we will move on to the next one. It's horse cart. What do we call horse cart in Hindi? Tanga. Repeat with me, tanga. Yes, it's tanga. Next is jeep. In Hindi also we call same way, jeep. Next is train. What do we call in Hindi for train? It's rail gadi. Repeat with me, rail gadi. Then hand cart, what we call? Thela. Repeat, thela. So shall we say it together again? Join with me. Tanga, jeep, rail gadi, thela. Got it? Okay. So children, by this we have done the revisions on the fruits name, vegetables name, as well as we have seen the counting, right, colors also. So I want you all to read it again and say it again at least 5 to 10 times, which I have already told you. The same way you do practice daily. Okay. So we will learn Hindi very soon and it will be easy for us. Okay. So, we will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye.